Hello and welcome to Living Your Best Life, a reality check podcast that seeks to jolt you into a realization, comprehension, and appreciation of some of the moments, thoughts, and practices that occur to us in our lives, which carry some meaning beyond the obvious. Living Your Best Life is meant to teach us some things, remind us, point to us, and most importantly, grow us as we realize that our lives are full of lessons and pointers if only we would watch, listen, and partake with open minds and hearts. Life is for living, and life is for learning. Join me, Maggie Margaret Tuonge Tayambutkam Zumara, on this podcast as I stretch your imagination and help you reflect on various life's lessons and encourage you to live your best life. Hi everyone, how are you? I hope I find you well. This life can be very difficult. There are challenges in life that we come across. Life throws curveballs at us, trials and tribulations and other stresses and challenges that we encounter in our lives are many. But what I want to say to us is if we are to live our best lives, if we are to thrive for a best kind of life for ourselves, one of the things we're going to have to master is to bounce back. When that challenge hits you hard, when you have to face some tribulation, when life throws you lemons, what do you do? Of course, you're going to be affected. You can stagger and fall and stumble and fall. But the most important thing is to rise back up, dust yourself, and bounce back. Bouncing back is the greatest tool, the greatest service, the greatest favor you can do for yourself in this life. You simply have to bounce back. Bounce back. What does bounce back mean? Bouncing back means dusting yourself up, raising yourself again, moving on, facing life head on again. Friends, we cannot afford to stay low. We cannot afford to keep to the ground once we have fallen, once we have stumbled. We have to get back up and get in the ring again and live to fight another day. Such is life. We have to bounce back. Imagine a life of not bouncing back. If you don't bounce back, what does that mean? This is when you can slip into depression. This is when you can slip into chronic stress. This is when you admit to failure, to defeat in your life. And that is not a positive or a welcoming option, dear friends. Dear friends, we have got to hold on. We have got to fight on. We have got to bounce back. And you know the number of times we have to bounce back? Do you know how many times that is? It is the same number of times that life hits at us. It is the same number of times that a curveball is thrown your way. It is the same number of times that challenges face you and attack you. That is the same number of times we have to bounce back. Simply put, we have to bounce back each time we are defeated, each time we are attacked, each time and I want to call it temporary defeat. We cannot, we can lose a battle, but friends, let us strive to win the war. Nobody said that life was going to be easy. Nobody promised us that life was going to be a piece of cake. But the Lord our God promised us that He's going to be with us through that fire, through those waters, through everything. So friends, what am I saying? I'm saying we've got to bounce back. Bouncing back is the greatest gift you can give to yourself. Sure, you can be crying, you can be down and worrying, you can be weary from life's stresses, life's troubles. But we need to learn to shrug them off, to shake them off and go through them and go beyond them. We need to go through them and grow through them and bounce back and come back to ourselves when the temperature has lowered, to come back to ourselves when the clouds have all departed, to come back to ourselves. And I promise you, the clouds will depart. The clouds, the dark clouds do depart. Joy always comes in the morning. It doesn't continue, it doesn't stay dark all the time. The stresses disappear. The light comes up again. The rainbow shows up. So we have to bounce back. That is the only way we can manage the troubles that come our way. And bouncing back is something you should learn and you should perfect as you grow and go on with your life. Because friends, if we are to live our best lives, we can't stay down. If we are to live our best lives, we cannot stay defeated. We need to rise up. We need to come back up for air. We need to rise and to make sure that we emerge from all those things, all those challenges that were covering us, that were keeping us down. We need to bounce back. Living your best life includes bouncing back each time troubles attack you or surround you or envelop you. Friends, we have to strive to live our best lives. What is this life for if we can't live it to its best potential? Living a best life, friends, is an ideal that we should strive for.
Thank you for listening, everybody. This was Living Your Best Life, a reality check podcast, encouraging you to harness life's lessons and live your best life. Living Your Best Life is a reality check podcast that was brought to you by Silver Lining Motivational and Transformational Ministries. From me, Maggie Margaret Tuongi Tayamba Zamara. Till next time, it's bye for now.